Goals and expectations, specifically to our men's tennis team. One, we want to kind of, if not equal or better, where we finished last year within the conference, which was second. We're also looking to be the most competitive team in terms of desire. That's a very consistent goal that we have from year to year. A specific goal that the men's team has for themselves is they want to win out in our spring break trip this year. So we have 5 matches where we're looking to win all 5 of those matches and be prepared as possible for that. As far as the women's team goals go, they're very similar. We have some fresh talent this year, and one of the team's goals is to qualify for the conference championships, which they haven't done in 5 or 6 years. So that's going to be a big goal. And similar to the men's team, we want our women's team to have the most competitive desire of any team within our conference. Some of the key returners for our men's team, we have quite a few actually. We have 2 seniors, Tommy Wybe and Will MacArthur, who is our team captain. We also have junior Nolan Bakary and Doug Kaplan. All 4 of those players will have a very large impact on our singles and doubles lineups. For our women's team, we have some key returners as well. We have senior Anya Sahedashny, junior Megan Fitzmaurice, and junior Dana Sleeper. Anya and Megan will probably be playing fairly high in the singles lineup. Dana is probably one of our best doubles players, so all 3 of them will have large impacts as well. For our men's team, our key loss from last year is Ross Silverberg. Ross was a 2-year team captain. He was also voted the Centennial Conference Player of the Year last year, so he is tough to replace, singles and doubles. We do have some great team leadership. Will MacArthur has been doing a great job as the new team captain, and we have 2 first-year players that are really stepping into our lineup, singles and doubles, and I think we're going to have maybe a little deeper team than we had last year, which is something really nice. As far as our women's team goes, our key losses from last year are Julia Fiala, who was playing 3 and 4 singles, and Meredith Lackey, who was playing 6 singles. They also had a very large impact on the doubles court. So it will be tough to replace them, but we do have 5 freshmen this year that bring a lot of talent to our team. Our freshman class for the men's team looks pretty solid. There's 4 freshmen. We have Joshua Kane from Florida. We have Benjamin Stern from North Carolina, who's a sophomore transfer from Hamilton. We also have Stefan Radovich from New York City, and we have Evan Drapeau from California. At this point in time, it looks like Josh Kane and Ben Stern are going to have significant impacts to our singles lineup, especially in terms of a depth standpoint. Looking at the freshman class for our women's tennis team, we're very excited. We had a great recruiting class this year, a lot of talent, a lot of excitement with practices and our upcoming matches. We have C.J. Rummelsberg, Nicole Russo, Tara Buckney, Allie Brees, and Sydney Fass. We expect some of those players to be starting very high within our singles and doubles lineups. So it should be a very interesting spring season to see how they compete, to see how they develop, and challenge some teams that we have struggled against in the past. The training for the men's team within the preseason has gone pretty well. One improvement from last year is we have better health, I think. 2 of our returning players, Doug Kaplan and Nolan Bakary, have been recovering from hip surgeries and seem to be in great health. If we can maintain our health, I expect great things from the men's team this spring. They're in great shape. We've been doing more match play than we have in past years within our preseason to help us get more prepared for our early matches and spring break. So I foresee great things from the men's team, especially early on in the spring. Preseason training for the women's team has also gone quite well. We don't have many health issues that we're dealing with, as health always plays a big role early on in a season. We have a lot of freshman talent. There's been good energy at practices. We've had a lot of focus on our doubles team-specific philosophy and mentality. So we're just really excited to get out, play matches, and kind of see where we are and what needs to be worked on. Some of the key matchups for our men's team are very similar from years past. Johns Hopkins is always a tough match within our conference. We've developed some great rivalries, I think, with Swarthmore and Haverford. Some out-of-conference teams that we're going to play that should be very challenging and good matches are Salisbury, the College of New Jersey, as well as Christopher Newport from Virginia. Some of our key matchups for our women's team may be a little newer than they have in the past. They are within the conference, but I think we're going to challenge some teams that we haven't challenged in the past. I know the team is looking forward to playing schools like Swarthmore and Haverford and Washington College that have more traditionally made the conference championships. And I think we're going to be able to challenge them more than we have in years past. Similar to the men's team, Salisbury should give us a very solid match. The College of New Jersey, as well as Christopher Newport, should all be great non-conference matchups. I think the most exciting part for the coaching staff is we're looking forward to seeing our teams maintain good health, and we're looking forward to first-year players stepping up into important roles within the team. Freshman and sophomore players that are going to have an impact on the singles and doubles lineup. So that's the most exciting part for the coaching staff.